Hey guys, you know what's really fun? Printing new posters to add to your room. Now, as many of you may be aware, I'm a huge poster collector. I customly print these from a company that provides its service, and how these get through their terms and conditions when they explicitly state that sexual and pornographic material is not allowed blows my mind. I have no idea how it works, but I have a little more room on my walls here, and so I decided to get another poster that I'm going to show you here today. Now, this is just the tube it comes in. These tubes are really handy. If you ever do get a custom printed poster that's shipped in one of these tubes, they're fantastic. If anyone ever wants to buy some of your tapestries, or you want to package something like a poster in it, you can actually fit multiple ones in this container. The more you get, the bigger it is, and so you save the bigger ones. When I got, for example, like 7 different posters printed at once in a much larger order, they're fantastic, and they're just little tubes you can slap on a label and you're good to go to ship them anywhere. Very cheap shipping too, even international for the most part. Depends on where you're shipping to, of course, and how it's being shipped. But anyways, I decided I'd show you some of this a little bit because I wanted to show you the new poster I printed. Now, this one's a little not safe for work. I've already taken it out of its container. It's of Shimakaze from Kansai Collection, and it is themed very well to what my back wall is themed to, especially very similar to the Yami from To Love or Darkness. Now, these are great because they're really cheap methods that I mentioned in previous videos of mine to get material for your room without having to spend an atrocious amount of money. Now, the problem with that is that it's very difficult to hang them around your room, especially when you start running out of space. I have Detolfs I want to start purchasing for all my figurines. Well, how am I going to put my Detolfs on my wall if wall scrolls are behind them? I'm thinking I may still put the wall scrolls behind them because you can see through the glass to see them behind there, but it's kind of a tough choice because you need basically a space for not only displaying your figures, but also displaying your posters. Now, a lot of otaku in Japan, as you may be aware, don't really collect items. Apartment spaces in Japan are very small, or sometimes even houses. And because of that, when you collect a lot of otaku goods like I do, or other people that are much larger collectors than I am and have much larger collections in general, they can't really store that material in Japan, and so a lot of the times they'll get items and then they'll sell those old items and buy new items, and that's why you get a lot of secondhand merchandise on the market. Now, for us, at least as a Western point of view, I'm always big on, I buy something, I want to keep it unless I really want to trade it out for something I like a little bit more, which I'm willing to do, because over time you get bored of certain items in your collection and you may not want them anymore. And so that being said, it's a lot more difficult for me to sell things because I like to keep it all. When that happens, a lot less space is provided to you, and so you start running out of space, especially if you want to put it all in your room. But anyways, I got a new poster here and I just want to show you it. I thought it'd be kind of cool just for fun, not really a topical video here, just having some fun here today. Now, this is a large poster I printed. Normally this poster goes for about $30, $35 I think is what I paid for the total with shipping and costs, so it's not that bad given its size. It's about as large as some of the Shuz circle artists from Otello Ice. About as large as those posters, I'd say. So let's check it out, shall we? Now, as I mentioned before, it's a little not safe for work. It does contain copious amounts of butt. And if you don't like the booty, well, then I don't recommend you watch the rest of this video, personally. But if you like that kind of stuff and want to see a poster, then go ahead. Now, this is not from necessarily an official artist. I'm sorry, it just blows my mind how the company that I get to do this still prints these posters, especially like some of that stuff, which is completely borderline, but for some reason they do it, and they're a great company and I bought a lot from them. Maybe it's because they spend a lot of money on them, who knows. But anyways, guys, I have a Shimakaze here, and very disproportionate to what Shimakaze actually looks like, but I kind of enjoyed it, so I wanted to get it because I'm a sucker for the boat. And this is her. So it's a full Shimakaze poster here of her, and I decided I'm going to hang this somewhere in my room. Now, I have a couple spaces on my right wall over here, but overall they're great quality posters, and I print them on premium luster. Now, you've seen another Shimakaze poster I tested with enhanced matte. Didn't really like that material. A much more of the shinier, sleek feel to it. So that's the poster. I just got that in the mail today. I had shipped it out on Wednesday, I believe, so it was pretty good shipping time. Especially if you live in the US. Now, you can even ship these products to international locations, but obviously the shipping is going to be a lot more money. So check them out. They're awesome. There's many other sites you can use on there. I don't recommend Zazzle. If you know about Zazzle in the US, they would never allow these posters to be printed. The company I use, though, does. Maybe it's because I was polite about it and asked them if these would be acceptable, especially like the Yami and the Shema Mono Testament. But they did it, and it was pretty awesome. So that was just a fun little video, and then you always get a little sheet of paper that basically gives you a discount on your next purchase, which is always fun. So the more you buy, the more you save. Essentially, each of my purchases are now 30% off. So you actually end up paying less. And if you get posters in bulk, that's really awesome. They sometimes offer awesome promo deals on this site for 50% off, 40% off. It all depends. So thanks guys for watching my video. Sorry for the lack of content recently. I do have some plans for some updates in October and videos that have already been created, but most of the videos I've been making, I kind of go through and realize, man, you know, it's not as good as I want it to be. It's not as topical or interesting. So I kind of go back and sit at the drawing board and rethink ideas. Now, obviously, I'm not a video editor, so my videos are very lackluster. Also, as many of you are aware with my channel, I like to provide a lot more bulky material. I'm not the kind of 5-minute, 6-minute video guy. I generally get into the like 40 minutes, 50-minute videos, and so when you have slower upload speeds, it takes a longer time to upload them. You gotta edit them all, and you know, to a certain extent because of what my editing abilities can do. So, but thanks guys as always for watching my channel. I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys can stop by next time. And for now, you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you later. Peace.